Talk about Europe too.
Oh my god, please talk about Europe. I've been meaning to get the fucking details.
Dude, don't
GoPro, start recording.
Let me put this down.
Cool.
Nobody step on.
Oh, so you're just too cool for wireless now?
Oh, sorry.
Dick?
We're gonna have a few spit takes now.
Oh, so we're back. We are That Good Podcast, episode, I think we have like 9.
It's been so long since I've seen you guys.
Yeah.
It's been a while.
Yeah.
It's been
Did you lose weight?
Maybe. I was supposed to, so I started the summer at 255 pounds. My coach and I started talking and we agreed that I was going to be 275 pounds by the end of summer. I'm 235 pounds.
You have a coach? Why? Do you do track or something?
Why, yes I do, Zarek. Thank you for asking. Great question.
Wow.
Do you do
Thank you for asking. Well, I'm a thrower, so I throw shot put and discus. And they go way far.
Is that good?
How do you
Wait,
also
how far
do
do you
track?
throw them?
That's crazy. I also do track.
Really?
I know, it's insane.
You
You
do
know
what
what
do
you
you
do?
do?
I do javelin.
You do
Oh!
javelin?
Actually, I don't do track, I do field.
We do field.
We both do field.
We do field. Track is stupid.
Track is
It's like,
just-
oh, let me
I-
run around in this circle or in this straight line.
It'd
and
be
jump
so much
over these
faster if
things.
you were in a car.
That's
Yeah,
what I'm saying.
they're
Let
here.
me put these big metal things in my way so I
So I can jump over them.
Yeah.
Hey, guess what? Nobody cares.
Have you tried going around them?
Yeah, dude, so much easier.
Like, hey, there's this really big hurdle with a pit of water in the front. How about you go around it, you douchebag?
Yeah.
Like,
Have you ever just seen like a puddle in in the wild and like just jumped on it?
yeah,
No.
no,
No.
because there could be a snake in there.
Could be.
Or there's a rock and you can break your ankle.
Exactly.
Or it
But
could be really deep and you could drown.
We are cool because we throw things because it's like, hey, there's this thing, I want to get it as
Yeah.
far away from
Because
us.
that way,
that makes
we're not in
sense.
danger, everyone else is.
So-
It's like throwing something at the snake.
Exactly.
Exactly.
That's where throwing originated because
Throwing stuff at snakes?
I thought you were going to say something different, but during the first Olympia, they used javelin, discus, and shot put to pick who would lead the warriors
Yeah.
in war.
So realistically, we're like ancient warriors.
Pretty much.
In
That's
grade
what
4,
people
Connor
think.
Smith did a project on discus.
He did. I remember
At
that.
Miss Lang's class. We were all in that class.
We were all in that
all
class.
in that
Bro,
class.
Miss Lang made me cry in front of the entire class.
I don't
like
remember
4
that.
times.
That's embarrassing.
4 different occasions.
Actually, now I remember it. That's embarrassing.
Yeah, it was super
Okay,
embarrassing.
this,
I
okay,
remember laughing
this is
so
really
much.
bad, but I feel like we can all laugh about this now. So my parents have been split forever. My dad's been out of the house since funny stuff, right? So my dad's been out of the house since I was in
Sorry, no, that was really...
SK, as in young as hell. But
So you
when
must
I
be
was
over it by now.
okay, but when I was in like grades 3, 4, and 5, whenever I'd like act out in school because I just wanted to be a brat, and the teacher would be like, "What's wrong, Colin?" I'd be like, "My parents are fighting again." And the one time I actually got called, usually the teachers just go, "Oh my god, I'm so sorry if you need to like talk or stay in at recess," and I'd be like, "Yeah."
Suckers.
Meanwhile, it was literally just because I was like obnoxious and wanted people to think I was funny. So,
And nobody did. You were a loser.
very true. So then grade 6 rolls around and I tried to pull the same stunt on Miss Mastronardi.
Ooh.
Shouts out Miss
She
Mastronardi.
sucks.
I didn't say it.
I kind of liked her.
She was alright.
She's my least favorite teacher of all time.
Really?
Yeah.
We'll talk about that after. But
He
she
thought he was smarter than her.
What? Everyone was. The dumbest kid in the class was smarter than her. She was an idiot.
She thought that any
Poor Sean.
she thought that any negative number times 2 was 0.
She thought that snakes didn't have bones.
Idiot.
Yeah.
Okay,
Who
so
did that?
the one time I said that to her and she called home and my mom was like, Scott's been out of the house for like 6 years now.
No.
I got yelled at so hard the next day. I got sent down to the principal's office. The superintendent had to come down and speak to me. It was bad.
Wow.
Because I'd been pulling this for like 3-4 years.
Dude, do you remember in grade school when you would do like some literally breathe and I would just start dying?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
That was
remember in Miss
bad.
Lang's class, that was your little
Yeah.
issue.
Yeah,
I
I got
had
called
some-
out for it.
Did you have a
many
crush?
times.
Did you have a crush on me?
I think I might have.
Maybe.
Dude,
We were all
had
gay
some-
at one point, you know what I mean? Like,
Isn't that how it works? Like in the womb, like while you all start out gay.
No.
I think it's.
As a-
I think
I think
I think I saw that. I think we learned about that in
That
Sunday
was
school.
like no, I think that was National Geographic. I saw a
National
special.
Geographic. Sports
Yeah.
science? Was it sports science?
It might have been sports
Sports
science.
science. Yeah.
That would make sense.
Okay, favorite and least favorite teacher in grade school, and then we'll do high school.
Okay.
Go first.
Favorite?
Favorite.
Patillo.
Patillo,
Least favorite?
fire.
Vickers.
That's
Care
crazy.
to explain, or you just?
You're just bitter that you weren't good at school.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. It wasn't even that. He was just so...
Other than your grades,
was-
name one critique about him.
He was short and had orange hair.
And he was kind of, his hairline
He
was
was
pretty
balding.
bad.
He was
Yeah.
balding
Wait,
too.
He was only 30-something, too.
Yeah.
This is it's a long time ago, so I'm forgetting. Was Mr. Segrist a teacher?
Yeah, well, he's a gym teacher,
Okay, then Mr. Segrist is favorite,
obviously.
and then least favorite was honestly probably Gallant.
Yeah.
Gallant was.
Well, she was never there. We always had
Mr.
Mr.
Simone.
Mr. Simone.
Simone
Mr.
was
Simone
sick.
Bonus.
Oh, Michael, remember that class we were
Yeah,
in?
Mr. Simone. That's
Yeah.
my
Okay,
guy.
remember when Miss Gallant farted and tried to blame it on the chair? And like
That was
nobody
pretty-
believed her.
That was pretty funny.
That was hilarious.
Yeah.
She tried to like recreate.
She's
Dude,
like,
do you
"See?"
remember in grade 6, everyone was spreading rumors that she died?
Dude, I think she lives on my street. I don't know for sure.
Do you mean Michael Street?
Our street.
It's my street.
I would say
It's Michael Street.
Oh,
We're
like,
all living
hey,
on it.
where are you going? I would say, oh, Michael
Okay, so
Street.
favorite
not
Mr.
Sean Street.
Sagers, least favorite Miss Gallant.
Yep.
My favorite is probably Mr. Vickers, if I'm being honest.
Mr. Vickers.
Because
was
here's the
Someone
thing.
didn't get bullied. by
I know. Okay, here's the thing. I know you guys wouldn't remember this, but like I was a brat in grade school. I know nobody
no, I
remembers
don't
that.
remember.
Yeah, no, I
right?
don't remember that at all.
You?
Yeah, no, it was
You must
crazy.
be talking about someone
Yeah,
else.
no, I know it's crazy. I used to never get in trouble ever at all, ever.
Yeah.
And he literally like turned my life around. He was like, "Look, Colin," like, and it literally took one conversation. He was just like, "Hey, Colin, look, like you're smart. Don't be a dumbass." And I was like, "Word."
I could have said that to you.
Yeah, I know, but I
What's
didn't.
so
But I
special
didn't. But I
about
didn't
this guy?
respect you.
Oh.
I respected him.
That's
You know,
fair enough.
because he like bought me pizza one time. Yeah.
You did that a couple times.
He did?
I forgot. He used to he gave us so much food.
Yeah, he did.
He bought Subway and stuff.
Well, it's not like he has a girlfriend or kid he needs to spend it on.
It's kind of.
I mean, dude, so
you don't know that.
I know that for a fact.
How do you know that?
How do you know
Because he said all the time, "I have money to spend like this because I don't have a wife and I don't have kids."
Yeah, but I say I'm Batman sometimes, and well, like.
we all know that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But also that can't be true because I'm Batman. So
Wait, but if you're Bat, I
You're
thought
Batman?
I was Bat. Wait,
You're
what?
Batman.
I'm Batman.
Yeah. No, you guys are all Batman. Yeah.
Wait a second.
my least favorite teacher.
Bashford.
See, and it's not even like I just had pretty good teachers. Like,
Didn't you have Bashford?
yeah,
Exactly.
I made her cry so much.
That's not that hard to do.
She's pretty emotional.
You know, I don't want to say Miss Mashinardi just because like I didn't hate her. It's just I had pretty good teachers in grade school. So I'll probably put Miss Mashinardi there, but not even because she deserves to be there, but just because like she has some like pretty stiff calm. So
Did you have Miss Wismer?
I did have Miss
you
Wismer.
Wismer.
I like Miss Wismer because I was one of her favorites, and she very clearly had favorites.
I didn't like Miss Wismer. Just like for the most part, I did. Except for like when I almost got a reflection room, which is like a detention room.
I got so many reflections.
Dude, I got
I don't
one.
think I had a reflection.
Remember, was it
Tell me
you
about yourself.
that chucked a rock with me? and got in trouble for that?
Shoot, first and last. First and last. Should we say first and last?
Was it Murray Stanford?
No,
That was
it was
Tyler
he
Trelo,
was
though.
2 years older than us, and
Oh shit! I
yeah,
remember
and he was
now.
like
I
kicking
remember.
us at like
Yes.
in the
And
morning
you threw a
before you.
rock at
So we grabbed we grabbed a pile of
Leaves,
leaves and started throwing them at him, and they were like, "There could have been rocks in those
Dude,
leaves."
who was that kid? I
Do
know
you want me to
exactly.
say his name?
Yeah, we'll just bleep it. No.
Yeah.
Wait.
No, not Nick. No.
Oh.
No.
Okay.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that totally. That
Wild.
That was
Yeah.
horrible.
Yeah. What a guy. All right, high school.
What? I didn't do mine.
Oh yeah. Well,
Do
do
yours
yours,
then.
not white.
Zarek.
So.
Wait, did you do yours, Sean?
Yeah.
Mr. Segrist?
I missed
Oh,
that.
Just
yeah.
go.
I never had Mr. Stevens as a teacher. Though. I think it kind of goes without saying. He was
I-
my favorite.
I didn't have him either. He was just awesome.
Okay, well if that's the case, then Mr. Stevens was my favorite.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I think I'd say. We were in this. Did you have Miss J in kindergarten?
Miss,
J.
I had Miss Noller and Miss Weeks.
Oh, so we were in Miss Week's class together. I think I'd say Miss J, but that doesn't count because she's a kindergarten teacher.
Yeah.
So I'd say Mr. Vickers probably.
Miss
Uh,
Michael was pretty sick too.
Except for when we got in trouble for being racist.
What? Wait, no.
Okay,
That's
but like,
crazy.
you probably were.
It was horrible.
It was funny.
It was funny. It was
Oh
funny.
God. Okay.
Yeah, it was funny.
Please tell me the story. And if you
Ethan, cut this out.
No, we don't cut it out because they're racist.
Ethan, if
and
you
everyone
cut
should
this
know.
out, you are an
Okay.
accessory after the fact.
We call
I'm
the
the
German
castrate
kid
you.
Hitler.
Was it Colin Wagner?
Oh my god.
Sue me.
We call the German kid. Well, like,
Aren't they the bad guys?
yeah. What side are you on, Miss Michael? Bro, I remember
Nobody can appreciate good comedy.
when I worked at the parlor, the ice cream shop. She came in. She complained about everything in the store. She's like, "There's an ice cream stand there. That kid's chewing too loudly. These tables are too close together. The menu's hard to read." I'm like, "I'm great. How are you?" Who had to hang out with all weekend?
Tatum Comrades, baby.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
shout out to Tatum.
Yeah, shouts out Tatum. That's
Yeah.
my guy. I
Yeah.
love Tatum.
Catch him on here soon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Promo video for Tatum, like how I did for Nikki. You guys saw the Nikki promo video?
Yeah.
Just say something about Tatum, but like pretend like we're having a different
Make it a
conversation.
little controversial.
The lowest part of my life, where I honestly wanted to just end it all, was when, for 3 months, Tatum could squat more than I could.
And then.
And if we're talking about handsome people here, Tatum Comrades has to be on that list.
Yeah.
And now you do
Yeah.
it.
he does that.
Just pretend.
Top 3 Tatums. I
Channing?
don't know if Tatum makes.
Channing.
No, come on, dude.
Channing.
Tatum is probably the most attractive man I've ever met in my life.
I can't even bring
This
myself.
might be controversial, but Tatum, and then just cut it off.
Okay.
Did
Not
you know?
who's there, Tatum?
Did you know that he's from Saskatchewan? He never brings it up.
He never brings
He
it
never
up.
talks.
I
about it.
actually
didn't know that,
This is my first time hearing about that.
It's wild,
Really?
right?
Oh, when does the week start?
I start my week on Monday, but I've actually reframed my schedule. My first day is from 6 a.m. to noon. That's day 1. Day 2 from noon to 6 p.m. That's day 2. I now have 2 days in the time that you've been awake. My third day from 6 p.m. to 12. I now have 3 days in the time that you have 1. Time that over a week, I'm ahead of you. Over a month, I'm kicking your butt. Over a year, you're finished.
He's gonna finish you.
I'm finishing all over you. All over you is where you're getting finished.
Sorry.
That's wild that you threw javelin. That's awesome.
It is crazy. It's
Yeah.
crazy that you just like throw like heavy frisbee
Oh,
and then like a
thank you so
heavy
much.
ball at the same
I
time.
do that.
Do you do them at the same time ever?
Ooh.
I've never
Pretty cool.
tried.
You should try.
I should try.
That could be a new sport.
Yeah, there
You
you
might
go.
throw them further too,
Maybe. You never know.
because you're already throwing one, so you'll.
I
just
won't
throw it again.
definitively say that I won't throw it farther, you know?
That's
So,
a good point.
yeah,
But you could also like not throw it farther.
maybe. You know, it's good physics.
It could happen.
Yeah, it could.
Only one way to find out.
Dude, it's just so awesome to just like throw something and then just like watch it.
Watch it.
Just watch it.
Mhm.
It's like you get to
Simple
like
things.
express your anger. It's the simple things really.
It's a
Yeah.
simple thing.
Throwing
Because it's
a-
like when you
throwing a
throw a
rock.
child, everyone's like, "Oh my God, why would you do that? He's your nephew." And it's like, but like, he's just like, I'm not going to take orders from someone who can't bench press
Yeah,
as much as.
look at just watch him's flight path, and
That's
they'll
what I'm
understand.
saying.
They'll understand.
So instead of a baby, I'm now throwing
They're
like a
yelling
little
at
metal
you,
plate.
but like, look at how he's flying.
Yeah, I'm now throwing like a little metal plate instead of a baby, and it's
Oh.
just it saves a lot of babies.
Yeah.
Michael, also, what's your theory with like wearing the same thing every single podcast?
Do you wear the same thing every single podcast?
They're not supposed to know.
Other than the first episode, yeah.
Is that like a thing, or do you just do it on accident?
I didn't even notice.
Do you just only have one pair of clothes?
Yeah.
He wears this every single day.
This is just
Yeah.
you'll never see him in a different pair of clothes.
Can I see you without clothes at all?
Okay, that's okay.
Dude, I remember you took your shirt off at basketball practice one time, and like, wow, you
Come on, Michael.
like, dude, you are a good-looking guy.
When we were in Europe, dude, I saw him shirtless so many times.
That's
Like, I don't want to
great.
brag
That's
or anything.
Why would you like?
We were-
is that the
we were
whole reason you went
shirtless.
to
That
Europe
is
across the
that's
world?
part of the
Just so you
reason.
could see this guy without a shirt on.
I would pay what was well
Oh, I would
thousands
pay,
of dollars for
dude.
that.
I would buy a call and then I'd
Yeah.
put that call, just so
Yes.
I could see his without his shirt.
You sound like a guy who knows that
I
stuff.
said I know about the stock market now because I watched last night.
this
So I'll go check
investment
it out.
banker.
He knows those stocks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Get Hard with Kevin Hart. Welfare. That's all you need to know.
Yeah, I do that a lot.
Yeah.
Also, like,
Yeah.
you like really
Me
don't
too.
need to know about options.
Well,
like,
also, I
you
just
guys-
want
No,
to get
you
into the
don't.
room with like the hardest of the hard men and just be hard together.
With
David
be
Goggins.
with those men.
Yeah, be with those
I
men.
want to be with those men.
I want to be with
I
those
wanna
men
put
and
them
just be
all in a
hard. Just want to be hard, dude.
Stay hard.
Stay hard always.
Yep.
They don't know me, son. They don't.
Mm.
They really don't.
What made you like this?
What does that mean?
I mean, like, I really wanted to be hard. So I was like, how do you be hard? You surround yourself with hard men. So I went to the hardest men I know, and I just held on
Who were
to the
those?
hard.
Where were they?
And I was just like,
Where were they? Just like, if anyone else wants to find them.
well, Uncle Pete was pretty hard.
Where does Uncle Pete live?
Behind the Walmart, in the garbage.
Yeah.
can. Oh, do you know that place on Dougal? On their garage, they
Oh,
spray
that
painted
one.
free acupuncture.
Mm.
That's pretty hard.
A lot of hard men there.
Got a lot of hard men there.
Hardest of the hard.
Yep.
Only the
And you could just be with those men.
Sandwich West Playground. A lot of hard men there.
Yep.
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 Okay.
Yep.
I'll write these down.
Yeah. Yeah. We'll do a little tour. Maybe
I
we
love
let's
hard men.
take the podcast on the road and just visit all
Yeah.
the spots where all the hard men are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's your goal with this podcast? Like, are you trying to be Joe Rogan, but like Asian and not funny?
We're
Well, one of those things doesn't seem right.
You're not Asian?
No, bro, he's Chinese. It's different.
Are you from Taiwan?
No.
Korean?
Why?
Are you
He
Mexican?
didn't get the joke.
No.
He didn't get the joke. Cut that, please. He didn't laugh. It's not funny.
It's not funny. Let's go home. See you later.
Yeah.
Do you not know the Taiwan-China thing?
Like China's claiming Taiwan,
Oh, because of politics.
as just part of
Can we
China.
just keep politics out of this? I just feel like this is a nice place. For
I
it.
Well, can we
kind of
talk
want to talk about
the
the
political
political,
and
and economic
I'll-
state of the
I'll-
Can
world.
I
you guys
just
are
drop?
just
Can,
like,
can we just like because all the guys my age are like and I'm just trying to talk about political and economic state of the world. Can I just drop a bomb like Hiroshima and just we go from there?
Yes.
I hate abortion.
Michael, did you ever get in trouble in grade school for anything?
Did I get in trouble in grade school for anything? Yeah.
What was the most you got in trouble? Worst trouble you got in?
Mismatch already made you cry.
Made me cry.
No,
Mismatch
I
already
made
made
me
you
cry, and then you cried because I was crying.
I
Yeah.
cried because he was crying. Yeah, that was just we were making fun of some kid's poster.
Oh, that's one of. Okay, back to how I hate mismatch art. That was so no.
Well, the most trouble I got into was probably when I punched the kid in grade 2 or whatever.
You were at Talbot Trail.
Yeah, I punched like a grade 4 or 5 kid.
Did he deserve it?
I've never let anyone actually know the reason for it.
What's the reason for it?
No,
Here
no,
now.
I can't say it.
Yes, you
I
can.
can't.
Yes,
Were
you
you a
can.
bully? Was he like?
No,
I think
I-
I'm gay.
if
Michael
you're gonna
was
cut
being
this,
a
they're
bully.
not-
Was
He
he
was
The
like-
gay?
photos have to not be recorded.
My parents were like poor. His parents were poor, and you were like, "Ah, loser," and then knocked him out.
No, I
It's like, hey, you have Down syndrome. Like,
no.
Was he close?
I punched that kid. Yeah. That was
Why?
probably-
Jenks, you owe me a kiss on the lips. Pass
I
that in later.
annoying kid.
Yeah. What do you
Annoying
mean?
kid.
You should elaborate.
You always brag about this, and then like you never actually say why.
Okay. No, I can't. It's so dumb.
Go on. The camera's not
You were
rolling.
7. You were 6.
No, I can't.
I feel like there's a statute of limitations on these things. Like,
Yeah, come on. That was.
You were
More
wait,
than
you were in
others.
grade, you were in grade
Okay,
2.
okay.
You were
The
seven.
kid.
Did he say something mean to you?
No, no.
So great. I love this song.
I can't.
Yes, you can, Mike. You got this.
Do it.
I just don't want this. Ethan cut this all out.
Okay,
He
okay.
asked me how strong I was.
This is how strong I am, asshole.
He got a black eye. It's so.
Oh my gosh.
No one knows that.
That is
You guys are
awesome.
like the only ones
That
who know
is
that
so funny. Oh my god. How strong are you?
Want to find out, bitch?
Fuck around and find out. Like, oh my god, that's
He effed
awesome.
around and he
Yeah, he found out. He was on that chart, I'll tell you what.
Man,
They can't go in. They,
Never-
my parents can't know that.
what?
Brother, you were 7
It's
years
just
old.
like-
You are now almost 20.
Okay. Fine.
Like-
you can leave it in then.
Yeah. Oh my
Are we leaving
god.
it in?
Whatever.
Honestly, I don't think it's that bad. That's just
That's
hilarious.
pretty funny.
They thought he was mean to me. They thought that's why.
Oh, so if he finds us, he's gonna.
Yeah.
What was his name? First and last. Drop it.
I don't know his last name, but like Abbas or something. His name was Abbas.
Was he foreign?
Yeah.
Oh my god, Michael.
Now it's a
Michael-
hate crime.
Okay, so
Michael
just to
should-
recap, you punched a little foreign kid in the face because he
He
asked
was
you
older
to-
than me. He was
Yeah.
older than me. Yeah.
Yeah, but you were a big kid.
Yeah, you were a big boy.
That's
Early
it.
sprouter.
Yeah.
Early sprouter.
Early
I
spring.
got moved to the back of the bus in like grade 2
That
because of that.
is cause for discrimination.
I was sitting next to a bunch of 8th graders, and I was just like,
Were they scared?
they were fearful. No,
They didn't ask any
like one of the
questions.
girls let me play Temple Run on her phone. It was pretty
Oh.
nice.
Oh, tight.
Bro's just like the master.
The Riz-
Riz,
Riz
Yeah.
the Rizzler.
Yeah, I spent the rest of the year on the back of that bus.
That's a little messed up, don't you think? What's going on there?
Why did they make you sit at the back?
That seems like an overcorrection, if you ask me.
Those are the back of the bus where the cool kids are. Though.
Yeah, yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
The
What-
8th graders.
What was Rosa Parks
Actually-
beef? Like, that house is awesome.
The 8th graders and then me were just chilling in the back seats
No.
of the bus.
One of the white guys should have stood up and been like, I want to sit in the back of the bus. Why are you guys forced to get to the front?
Bro, white people are the worst. I
White
hate
people are the worst, dude. Fuck white people. Screw white people.
Thank you, Sean.
Yeah, Sean.
Sorry.
Sean, what did you get in trouble for the most?
In grade school,
Yeah.
I actually didn't really get in trouble for punching.
I think
No one would believe.
because he deserved it.
Yeah.
No.
No one would believe his story, anyways.
They just wanted to keep you separated, right?
Oh, God.
No, most I got in trouble was definitely the throwing the leaves
Throwing the
incident.
leaves.
Unless there's something worse than, Nah, I think that was the worst. Can you remember anything that I did that was really fucked up? Screwed up? Messed up? Bad? Excuse me.
Not really. I think that was pretty bad. And it wasn't even that bad. But
It wasn't bad that
we
we
got
did
in
it, but
way
we
too
did.
much trouble. We got in way too much trouble for that.
And
And it was
like the punishment never fit the crime. Like ever.
never. But no, definitely like for me, I think the thing I got in, like the most in trouble for was like lying about like my parents fighting all the time.
That's
Yeah.
pretty bad.
That was pretty bad. Like
I think the most trouble was actually the Hitler thing, when we called the German kid Hitler.
okay,
Oh,
but like you guys were friends with Colin. Like it's
Yeah,
like
yeah,
you know,
we were tight.
He's my guy.
Yeah.
Colin's my guy. Plus he's tall now, so it's like he's cool.
He is
It makes up for it.
It makes up for it. Exactly.
Yeah.
He got tall, you didn't. Whatever. It's like what?
Most I got in
I'm
trouble
6'4".
for
I'm also 6'1".
was with Miss Wismer. Like,
Oh no, that's not the most I continue. I got in trouble, way more in trouble for something else.
well, when I almost got reflection room, which is a detention.
Yeah, to all the foreign
All the-
people who
yeah.
watch this podcast.
Yeah.
You think you're special?
Yeah. Well, like, so it was one of those like special days where we did like activities in the gym, and it was like music class, and me and my friend, we were the ones to take down the attendance. It wasn't any of you guys, losers. And we went down the wrong stairs because there's stairs for the older kids and stairs for the younger kids back in elementary school. I don't know if you guys remember that.
There was.
And then I got yelled at by Miss Whisper because we went down the wrong stairs. And I was like, oh, these stairs are for going down, and the other stairs are for going up. Because that makes a lot more sense than like, you cannot touch these stairs if you're under the age of grade 4, you know? And then like, she yelled at us, so that delayed us in like delivering the attendance. And then we went, and another teacher stopped us and was like, hey, can you take my attendance? And then like she was talking to us about how good boys we were and whatnot. I think she was into me. And then that delayed us more. And then we finally got the attendance down. But like, you know, that took a while. And then we got back and there was nobody in our class because it was an event day, which we didn't know, and everyone was in the gym. So we went back down the stairs again, wrong stairs again. And Miss Wismer yelled at us again. And then we were like 6 years old and scared and lost. And she was just yelling at us for going on the wrong stairs.
Oh jeez.
And then she was like, your class is in the gym, go to the gym. And then we couldn't find them, and then they called us down to the office over the PA system. And then we got to the gym finally, and then the music teacher made us sit on these like taped marks and just sit, and we weren't allowed to like do the fun games that was for the event day. And then they gave me a reflection room. And then I came home that night, and I was crying in bed. And then my mom asked me, and then I finally confessed I got a reflection room because I didn't want to tell her. And then she asked me why, and I told her I went down the wrong stairs. So she came in like the next day, and I assume, because I know my mom, she must have like gave the vice principal like hell, dude.
Yeah.
He must have been like on the verge of tears. Because then he came into the class like right after, and he pulled me out of class, and he was like, your mom came in, and she was like upset that you got a reflection room. And then they didn't give it to me.
Wait, they didn't or did?
No, they didn't, because my mom yelled at them.
Yeah, dude.
I've heard your mom yell before. She's scary, dude. I would not want to yell. But there was one time I got in like a lot of trouble because at recess I was playing basketball with Mr. Warnock, and I broke my ankle at recess.
No.
I like landed on it wrong and broke my ankle, and I didn't tell anybody. I just texted my mom. I was like, "Hey, I think I broke my ankle. Can you come get me so we can go to the ER?" And so like I'm like laying on the ground outside, and like Mr. Warnock's just like, "Are you good?" And I'm like, "Can I just go sit inside?" He's like, "Actually, yeah, it's probably better, so we can just continue playing out here." So he just keeps playing basketball, and as like, so I'm like getting carried inside to like sit in the hallway and like wait for my mom, and my ankle's like completely sideways, like, and I'm just sitting there like waiting for my mom, and I just left the school with my mom.
Yeah.
Didn't tell a single teacher, nothing. And so like,
Big no-no.
yeah, so like, we're about to leave, like my mom's out front, and I'm like getting carried out front, and Mr. Campbell was the principal at the time, and he comes out, he was like, what's like happening here? And I was like, I like, my mom's like bringing me to the hospital because I broke my ankle, and he was like, did it happen here? Like, and he was just like, because like I didn't tell any teachers, I didn't tell anybody, I just texted my mom, I was like, can you come pick me up? So then the office had to like go with me, like Miss Funkenhauser had to come with me to the ER to like fill out the right incident report or whatever, make sure we had all our information right. Like it was, and then like, what was it? Who was it? Someone had to like be with me the whole first day I came back to like make sure that like nothing like, not like nothing sketchy happened.
Okay.
Like Mr. Warnock didn't like break my ankle or whatever. Like,
It could happen.
Well,
man.
he could kind of.
It's
no,
not like
okay, but it was so dumb because I used to play basketball in like slides.
Yeah.
So like,
That'll do it.
yeah, so
I would do it.
like I broke my ankle, and then Mr. Warnock was like, "You good? All right, I think it's our ball," and then he just keeps playing. Like, so yeah, that was like the most trouble I ever got, and then high school was completely different.
I got in trouble once in grade school. You remember it, but you remembered it completely different for being racist. So what happened was I went over and I was like talking to you guys, and then you made some joke, and then I just went back down to my seat. I don't even remember the joke you made, and then the student teacher comes up to me, and she
I
asked me.
remember it.
Yeah.
What class was that?
How do I
Whose
remember
class?
completely different from you? It was Miss
'Cause
Lang's class.
You
We
thought
were
I
over
actually
there.
did something racist.
Oh.
But like,
I like that student teacher. I forgot her name, but I like her.
It wasn't the student teacher. I don't think.
No, it was.
Are you sure it wasn't a substitute? I remember.
It was either a substitute or a student teacher, and she's like, and you asked me, was it something racist, the joke he said or whatever?
It was definitely a substitute, and it was she was a black lady with glasses.
Okay. So she asked, or you asked me if the joke was something racist, and she overheard that,
Yeah,
and then
I know.
she's like, "Did you do something racist?" And I was like, "No, I didn't. I didn't." And then she's like, "Oh no, did you?" Because I don't know why she was so prevalent on it, but
She knew what answer she wanted.
yeah.
Like,
And then she's
She
like,
had an
"Okay,
agenda to
well,
push."
I'm gonna take your book because we were like sketching or something. I'm gonna take your book, and then once you tell me what you did, you can have it back." And I just really wanted to sketch. So eventually she came back around and she's like, "Did you have time to think of what you did?" And I was like, I didn't do anything. And so then she walks up to me and she's like, I guess because you were there, she assumed I did the Chinese eye thing. So she's like, oh, did you do the Chinese eye thing? And I was like, yeah, sure.
Whatever. Can I just have my notebook
Yeah,
back?
and
Like-
she gave me my book back, and nothing came of it. But like, I didn't do anything. And then she asked me if I did it, and I just wanted to color or whatever, so I got my book
She's like,
back.
yeah, hell yeah, I did.
Yeah,
Grade
sure.
school-
Whatever you
grade
want.
school was
I
This
did
is-
it through my book, then I mean,
Guilty.
I did it.
I am guilty. Top 10 like most attractive like male teachers.
Okay,
at Sandwich.
what's
Mr.
your boner
Bernie?
for Mr. Odigali?
Mr. Bernie's way above us.
He's-
Okay, Bernie's.
What's
Bernie's,
your boner for Mr. Odigali?
Is this like the second time I've said this? Do I say this a lot?
You used
Yeah.
to say it all the time when we were in his class.
Yeah. That he's
You remember because you sat next to us. You sat next to us.
This
You-
guy
you-
was not in
in
our
Odigalis.
class.
I was second period Odigalis.
Yeah.
But Sean would always say this.
So this was a thing. I don't
So
remember.
who sat next to us?
Wait,
just
no,
me and
we
you.
were in the
You
same
guys were in
class.
We were in the same class.
There was only two, and I was in the other one.
We were in
Yeah.
the same
Yeah.
English
Yeah.
at...
Did we?
Brett sat next.
Brett
It was Brett.
Brett,
You.
oh my
Brett.
me.
Hi, Brett.
Hi, Brett. Shouts out, Brett. How
Brett.
you doing, buddy?
That's my boy.
Yeah, I love Brett.
And then in front
Bring
of
him on
us,
the pod.
it was actually most of them dropped out of the class, but
Half the class
Yeah.
dropped out. It was so funny.
Yeah.
But yeah, you were in that class. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, he's like, he's good looking, but like Sean had like the biggest boner for him.
Yeah.
dude, I just
Kinda crazy.
game respects game. What can I say?
Facts. No, Mr. Bernie is definitely like the hottest teacher at the school. Who's number 2? Who slides into that 2 slot?
Are we including female teachers?
Let's do it. We're 19 now.
Yeah. I was gonna say our English teacher. Miss
Miss
Amazon?
Howard.
Miss Gillum?
Gillum.
Listen, 40
Miss
years
Gillum?
ago, Miss Gillum was a bombshell.
Okay, see, I'm now on the track team with Miss Gillum's son, so I feel, and I coach a lot of her
In the most
children.
respectful way possible.
Miss Gillum's attractive. What do you mean?
I mean, I'm not saying she's not
Dude,
attractive.
dude.
I'm just not weighing in on this conversation
Okay,
at all.
dude, but
So-
dude, on top of that, she's so nice.
She's
Like,
the
she's
best.
actually
so nice.
dude. I had her grade 9, and I think 12. Yeah, it was just 9 and 10.
Okay, now
I don't
imagine
know.
that. Imagine like Miss Gillum, but in like boy form. That's her son. Like he's just
Oh
as
my
like
god, he
so
sounds
like
hot.
Really?
he is very hot. He's a very good
Dude,
Ryan.
she's
Hi
just
Ryan.
so
But, like,
she's just so nice, dude.
she's
She's
so
actually
nice.
she's probably like top 5 teachers at Sandwich for me. Just
top,
because of
okay,
how nice she
okay.
was.
Top 3 teachers at Sandwich
Top
Job.
3 teachers at Sandwich. That's actually
That's hard.
it's kind of tough, yeah.
I don't know if I have an order, but I have 3
Bernie.
teachers that
Bernie's definitely up
Bernie.
there.
He's got
Love
to be.
Bernie. Bernie was a great teacher. Other great teachers. I don't know. They all kind of
I
mesh
think
together.
who we mentioned, like they're all up there. Odigali, Bernie, Gillum.
I'm gonna
all
say
others.
something a little bit controversial.
Yeah.
I actually liked Miss Howlett.
But she's
I
black.
never had it.
We're not-
Cut that out.
Yikes. My top 3 teachers, like in no particular order, Mr. Bernie, obviously.
Yep.
Miss Segrist
Ooh.
and Mr. Milne.
Oh,
Because
Mr. Milne's up.
Mr.
I
Milne
never
taught me
had
how
him.
to study. He taught me how to
He
study.
is the best teacher that I've ever had. Like
By far,
in
as a
teaching,
teacher,
yeah.
he's the best. Like, because I hated history.
Yeah.
I didn't care about history at all. He got me so engaged in that class.
Yeah.
That was one of my highest marks in high school ever, was grade 10 history.
But like we also had to wear those face masks.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's-
You guys actually wore them, you sheep.
Sheeple.
Yeah, I bet you got vaccinated too, huh?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. The
Selfish.
government planted its seed in
They
you.
know where I am at all
Yeah,
times.
yeah,
Like,
you've
dude,
got that tracking device in.
Dude, if
Oh,
the government
man.
wants to track my movement to Pizza Hut and back, feel free.
It's
I'm
also
not
like
that
God
interesting.
controlling me. all
I'm
the
not that interesting of a person.
If you
Like,
carry your phone with you, they are.
that's what I'm saying. Like if they really wanted to find me, they could find me. It's not
Actually,
that
I don't know if you guys have heard. It's a brand new line of phones. It's a Huawei. Really, really good, dude. Like brand new, top of the line technology, and crazy. Anytime, anywhere, you can patch in right to the Chinese government.
Yeah.
That's
It's
wild.
great. It is.
That's
great.
wild.
You know, the U.S. does not have access to this technology. Actually,
That's wild.
it's banned there.
It's actually
It's
banned.
banned.
Yeah.
It's too advanced.
They're too.
Yeah.
They're too scared. They're gonna think that people are gonna start immigrating to China.
Yeah.
I would.
I know you would.
Yeah, you definitely would.
You would.
Fit right in.
Ni hao, am I right?
What does that mean?
Oh, but yeah, China. That's dope.
So like,
That's where they make things, you know.
It says made in China on the things that they
Do
make.
you have a Made in China sticker on you?
That's what?
Do they put like a tattoo on you somewhere? Is there
What
like
do you think this says?
is there like a serial code on there somewhere? Little bar scanner.
Yikes.
Yikers.
And hot seat.
Uh, so like, do you guys have anything that we want to say before we close?
Cut that before we close. Cut that, please. Thank you.
That's gonna stay.
That's not gonna stay in.
It's up to
Dude,
you.
we've said some. Well, I've said some messed up.
I've
things.
also
I hope
said
they
some
don't
messed
make
things.
it
I
in.
really hope it doesn't make it in. Can we get sent a rough copy before you guys post it?
No.
Do I have to sign something before you post this?
Oh, you didn't already sign that. Never mind.
Is there a
No, you
release?
don't.
No, Michael, I signed those for.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Did you just
Right.
forge my signature?
What? No. Okay.
Nothing
So
wrong
like, what
with
do you want to
you
say
forging.
to the people?
Your Instagram and Tatum's Instagram is on the screen again.
Yeah.
Right here.
Come back next week when me and Sean make out live on camera
Yeah.
for the viewers.
Live streaming it.
Yeah.
It's for Habitat for Humanity.
Yeah, so feel free to donate. Yeah. If we get $1,000 donation, we'll stop immediately, and if we get $1,001 donation, we'll ramp it up. So
Yeah.
On camera.
on
And,
that
and
too.
you know what? You don't even have to donate. If you just want to watch, you can go right ahead.
That's more than fine. But if you want to donate, we'll take off our clothes. We'll put on makeup. We'll smear food on each other. We got wax strips, glow sticks. We got a vibrating dirt sifter. We got it all. So
Anything
Yeah.
you think of.
yeah, anything you can think of, we're
There-
more than happy to facilitate.
There's requests.
Yeah. So feel free to donate Habitat for Humanity, and then whatever's left over, we'll probably buy a PlayStation.
Yeah.
So
Maybe we can find one.
Yeah.
yeah, that's facts. It
Maybe
is.
an Xbox
Actually, the
is
shortage is about to be over, and then the price is going to go down. Did you know that? So yeah, we're gonna buy a PS5, and then probably donate some money, and maybe like buy a
Adopt
shirt, a
Yeah,
T-shirt.
Yeah, a T-shirt. And then I
Where
might.
would you get a T-shirt from?
Taiwan.
That good T-shirt company.
Oh,
Say-
good point.
say that.
Great point.
Yeah. Buy a second PS5.
Buy a second PS5, yeah. And then like with the, like if we have like $30-$40 left over, we might like give that to charity.
That's
I know this really funny charity where they give kids in Africa a goat. Like, what are they gonna do with a goat? Like, that's just hilarious. That's such a good prank. So, and at the end of the day, we're just bringing people together. So, anything else you guys want to say?
Is that it?
No, thank you for that.
Yeah, no
You're
problem.
welcome, dude. We're just trying to bring people in.
No, that's the thing
Because
because
charity.
Well, because at the end of the day, that's what it's about, right? It's just unity through laughter and gay.
GoPro's died.
Killed them.
Man, I gotta get up early today.
Yeah. All right. Anyways, thank you.
But yeah, you have 5 hours of sleep.
Yeah, well, it's better than the 2 hours I got last night. So.
Oh, there we go.
All right. So.